Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful day. In today's video we'll be reacting to some converts and their story. This video was suggested by Alpian Noor. Thank you very much for sending me your recommendation and suggestion. For those of you who are new and who happen to come across this channel and this video for the first time, I'd like to take a moment and welcome you guys to the channel. I upload videos every day, so if you guys like the content as well as the channel and want to be part of this journey, then please consider subscribing to the channel and turning notification on so you're notified when a new video is uploaded. Stay tuned guys, we'll be right back. Welcome back guys, we're gonna get started with the video momentarily, and at the end of the video I'll be sharing with you my observation and reaction, so please make sure you stay until the end. With that said, we're gonna get started our second video of the day.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد
ما شاء الله
أن محمدا عبده ورسوله بارك الله فيكم.
ما شاء الله. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
تكبير. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
Brother's getting emotional.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله. اللهم ثبت على الإيمان يا ربي. آمين. اللهم ثبت على الإيمان يا ربي. اللهم ثبت على الإسلام يا رب العالمين. اللهم تقبل منا يا رب العالمين. اللهم أنت على
سبحان الله.
رسول الله. اللهم اجعله يا رب العالمين ثابتا دائما الله سبحانه وتعالى. صلى الله عليه وسلم.
I'd like to welcome you and thank you for coming out.
And when I got to the mosque, you know, I prayed, I heard the adhan. I was really shocked. I had never really heard Quran before. You know, it was all really new to me. But I thought it was amazing.
And then one day during Ramadan, I came here. The previous two times I knew where the mosque was because we went here during a high school field trip. So I eventually mustered up the courage during Ramadan to come in here in the mosque. I talked to a brother and he said, you know, why are you interested in Islam? And I'm like, well, you know, in my opinion, like, you know, only God could write a book like this. You know, like it's written in the 7th century, but it contains facts that we know in the 20th century.
In 2010, I was given the Quran, and I'm pretty open to things that come at me. So when I got the Quran and I was reading it, I read it in 24 hours. It was a blur for 2 days. I came home and I called my sister. And I said, I found out where all the nice people are.
A lot of people have benefited from coming today. Most of the questions people have are, how do you guys pray? What do you guys think about, you know, parts of our beliefs? Like, for example, Christians might wonder, what do Muslims believe about Jesus? What do they believe about Mary? And we just tell them that there's chapters in the Quran dedicated to Mary and the family of Jesus called Surah Ali Imran.
It killed a lot of myths that I may be at about Islam. What you see on TV isn't the real Islam.
People, they live here with different mentality, different understanding. The first thing is that they have no fear and they like to come back. If that's only the result, we're happy to make more events like this.
To give you one note, I had kind of given up on mankind because of all the corruption and all the disappointments of, you know, ruining the world, hurting animals. It goes on and on the list. But the Quran opened up my heart. I fell in love with God, Allah, like I had never known him before. I converted 1 week after during Ramadan. And what I realized was I was wrong most of my life. Man was pretty good. It was just Some had guidance and some didn't. And even when I talk about it today, I feel like crying because they were all in the mosque. It hits me every day when I think about the essence of this religion. It's not what you hear on the news. It's far from that. And the people are wonderful people. And they have good hearts. And everybody has a good heart. The environment that we're in is far from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to have. And I hope if there's anything that you grab today, is feel what you're feeling. It's a beautiful thing. It's not what people think. I hope today something happens that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens your heart, because when He opens it, there's no closing it.
We're not capable of imagining it. And another thing I learned in Islam when I started to research was that all these scientific miracles where, it had been revealed to the Prophet that God revealed to him about how the baby is developed in the womb and how the mountains are formed and how the seas, they meet, but they don't mix, salt water and sweet water, right? So I used to think to myself, this is 1400 years ago, and we're just figuring these things out now. So how is it possible for him to know this? He would have had to time travel, you know what I mean? So I was so confused, and I said there has to be some aspect of truth to this. After I prayed, I went down and I took my shahada and my declaration, and I decided, this is something I want to be a part of. This is, Islam it's beautiful.
I just looked.
For sure.
I Googled on the computer, and I looked. And I found my answers in Islam. You have to follow your heart. And I had read a lot, and I thought to myself, you know what, I have to follow my heart. So I told my wife, I said, look, I am going the way of Islam because I believe it is true. I said, but I will respect you as a Christian because you are in the Quran as one of the people of the book, and I will take you to church and bring you home. I've also looked after you like I've always done.
For sure.
And that's what I did. And you'll find that if you really, really study Islam, really study it, and look into it, your heart will go a certain way, and it will go towards God, Allah.
May Allah open up your hearts and bring you.
Wow, mashallah guys, that was really, really beautiful. There was a lot of people telling their story of how they came across Islam and converted. And what I noticed, subhanAllah, was there was a couple of them that talked about converting in Ramadan. SubhanAllah, that's truly beautiful. As we know, the devil is locked up in Ramadan, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guides whoever He wills. And some people think that Islam is for example, for Asians or for Arabs, but Islam is for the whole universe, for the whole of humanity. I think the only reason that, for example, it hasn't really come to the West is because they hadn't traveled to this, and that's why Islam reached Africa as well as close to Europe, like by Spain area, but it didn't go any further. That's why really people weren't exposed. But subhanAllah, now with people migrating to Western countries, as well as with access to internet, more people are coming across it, and subhanAllah, we see more people converting. For example, Brother Dawood came in Korea, as well as others in in Europe, England, and other countries as Germany, and then here we see Canada, as well as, for example, United States, which is truly, subhanAllah, beautiful. Alhamdulillah that we were born Muslim. Sometimes we might take it for granted because we were born Muslim, but a lot of people, when you see, subhanAllah, that they just come to it or revert to it, you see them appreciating it more. But alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed this mercy upon us. So thank you very much, guys, for suggesting this video. For those of you who don't know about Islam, I encourage you to find out a little bit more. Don't believe everything that you see on TV, similar to you might not believe everything that you see on the internet. Once, inshallah, you'll search, you'll definitely find that truth. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to recommend another video for me to check out, please put it in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you very much for all your love and support. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and your family, and inshallah I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.